Let's do this thing. A little bit more of a straightforward map than we had last time around. Go beat my time in a yum map. I mean, listen, I do not make... Oh dear, it's been labeled. We're just gonna ignore... I can't get it out of the screen. We're gonna ignore the man in the corner. Oh dear. Okay, so we have 4 of these nodes, all surrounded by no-fly zones. Oh, the map name is Insanity too. So that is gonna come all the way down. This is an uphill fight if ever I've seen one. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got plenty of tech though. And we've got 2 Berthas built in, a whole lot of reactors. We've got ether times 500. Oh, this is gonna scale very quickly. Very quickly. Alright, so I think all we got to do is drop down. I'm going to get... That is a little in the way here. Let's drop 1 here. 1 here. And 1 here. And then the first thing we're going to do is we're going to build collectors all the way across the top to make our connections to everything. I think that's probably a wise course of action. Alright, so that's going to give us a fair bit of power, connections to all of our mining operations, although we are going to need an extra piece there. Yeah, everything should be fine. Actually, no we don't, because that is going to be picked up by this. This guy, let's destroy him. Sometimes when you take a few extra minutes to actually set up the map properly, things go so much better for you in the long run. Like, it's annoying sometimes to take that few minutes, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Now, this concerns me. We've got interval 0.5 amount 10 creep with digitalis directly into the base. So I'm not actually sure if I can get this road done, but I'm going to try. Because dadgummit, this looks like something I will need later. Okay, so I think we will have time. We just need to immediately throw down a lot of cannons. Oh, no, wait, hold on. We should throw down sprayers. Sprayers all the freaking way. Because we've got all these mines that we gotta burn. Dude, we could just pull the anti-creep up from the bottom and have our own little pond to live in. Like, why live in the creep when you can live in the anti-creep? It's totally worth. Totally worth. Let me get a siphon down, and then we're just going to slam down some upgrades on range, because range is going to be the most critical thing. BRNKo power stall indefinitely. Listen. I am not power stalling indefinitely, thank you very much. This is going exactly as planned. Don't you worry your pretty little head. Don't you worry, child. Heaven's got a plan for you. Oh, you know what I didn't check for? Hold on, we gotta pause again. Do we have... Hallelujah! Praise the creeper gods! We don't have any spores. I'm so fed up with spores. Alright, I don't have to build a single... Wait, did he stack? Did you stack spores? I don't see any. If I get hit with a spore... Oh boy. Somebody's gonna try to do this now. Somebody's gonna, like, do their best to hide a spore where I can't see it. Oh, brother. Okay. So we're gonna get all of that in. Freaking A. No spores on the map? Okay. I'll believe you. That's fine. Alright, so we've got our collectors in. I missed one right here. So we've got a pile of energy income, though we could still use some upgrades. Let's go ahead and get 2 fire ranges. Probably don't need a move speed quite yet because we're not going to be moving exactly. And what I really want to do is I want to get a sprayer cut to always... You know what? Screw it. Always on. Bing. Okay, we're still just barely scraping the surface of the amount of anti-creep that we have. This is completely insane. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try something completely new that I've never done before. We're going to move all of our sprayers up like so. And I'm going to utilize the fact that shields will actually work on anti-creep as well as creep. And we're going to build a row of shields behind here. And I'm going to have a double row of advancing shields that forces all of the anti-creep to the front that my sprayers are putting out. And we're just going to see if this works. It may not work. I do know that I'm going to need energy efficiency out the wazoo if I am going to be able to actually hold up to that. We're going to drop an ore efficiency times 2, which is going to fill us up. And that should be good. We are going to need, though, a few cannons. Because we are going to need cannons to beat back these little sections here. Alright, cool. Maybe a couple mortars, too. Alright, there's our mortars. Fantastic. 53 power income is no slouch. Appreciate the bit, Smith. See one poor little ore mine not being used. Oh, you're right. There's an ore mine there. Okay. Hold on. We'll get him. Let's see. Select all. Auto target. I don't have a particular target in mind on these. I just need them to hit targets. Is that... That one is also not turning. Why is that one not turning? It's connected. The line goes out to it from 2 different directions. Does that mean that we're overflowing and it's not using the mine because we don't need it? That's probably exactly what's happening. Alright, so you see what's going on here. We've got our shields creating a wall of anti-creep that's now flowing up over the edge of the map. Oh, that is glorious. Okay, so we have the power overhead. Now we need another row of shields, which is going to be very hard to fit in here. But I think we can do it. Probably going to need some extra collectors here. We're just going to reclaim the entire territory at once. That is how this is going to go down. Alright, so we get that in, that in, that in.
You're screwed.
We have fewer shields going in on the second row, but I think it will be no less effective. World Shaper, appreciate the birthday wishes, man. Build a beamer just in case, since scripting magic is real. Nah. I'll take him at his word. We'll believe him. I'll take the kidney shank if it turns out that he is a miserable little liar. I actually need more sprayers. I need more sprayers to be able to spend this. This is insane. I have not had this much anti-creep on a map before. It's completely bonkers. Let's go do that. We're finally into the power stall. Finally. Alright, that means that we need some more energy efficiency. Probably also a good bit of reactors would be a good shout. Because we are going to be running a lot of Earthas, and I do not need those to be stalling. So we'll just power stall even heavier at the onset, and it'll be fine. Do you think you can beat the entire map with just shields and sprayers, no cannons or mortars? I don't know that that is actually possible, because I have to be able to destroy the Digitalis. But, other than destroying Digitalis a little at a time, yeah, I don't think I'm going to need much in the way of mortars and cannons and things. Okay, so these shields are now starting to... What we've discovered here is that the shields do not do particularly well when the sprayer is in the middle of the shield. So we're going to have to move the sprayers up, then move the shield line up, then move the collectors up, and I think that will work out for us. So we just need to kind of clean our mess out here, and we should be okay. Let's see. Get up a little bit more here. Actually, we could go up on top with a couple of these. I don't know that we need to go with too many, but we definitely can with a couple. Alright, so we get a sprayer over here. Is everybody selected? I think everybody's selected. Alright, so we got everything in. Then we need our handful of turrets to keep the Digitalis off of us, because Digitalis is a pain. And then we need, let's see, you up here, you up here, you up here. Although it would appear that the Digitalis does not spread exceptionally well while it's submerged in anti-creep. So that is a thing. That is a thing to keep in mind. I'm going to go ahead and do relays, I think. Yeah. Let's do relays up in here, up in here, up in here. Put you there. And then that is going to make a connection back to the base here, where we are going to connect every single one of these in a couple of different ways, so that everything spreads more evenly and things can find their way to the front in a reasonable fashion. And once again, we're power stalling like mofos. Okay, so that means that we need more reactors. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Get it in here. Oh, hi, kitten. You're looking awfully cute over there on your chair. I really need to get a movable camera so I can, like, show around the room what's going on, because some of this stuff is actually pretty cool. Actually got the microphone mute that time. Okay, so we got that in. That should be good. So what we do is we leapfrog. We take our shielding and we move it up from the back into this front edge. Okay, so what I have determined is that this is going to take forever. So I am going to let's go here. I am going to accept that this is a line. This is where we're at and where it will stay. And I think that we're going to maintain all of this in the back for the sake of energy and building random things and whatever. And we're instead going to terp a path through the center from which we will be distributing anti-creep with shields in order to punch a hole straight through the middle of the map to get to these. Because remember, if we kill one of these, then we're done. That is all that there is to it. Why is that? Oh, because the Berthas are firing repeatedly at it. I was about to say, why is that not covered in creep and Digitalis? But yeah, Berthas are a thing. Berthas are a very big thing. All right, so terps. Terps in. Let's go. Relay to the front. Thank you. We'll get that set up, and then basically all we want to do... You know what? I don't even think I need terps. I think we can just hop, skip, and jump across right here and push our way all the way up. So what we need to do is we need to realize that we are unlikely 32, 31, 30.2. 30.2. So we have 32.7 income on anti-creep without all of our boosts, which we can do, which bumps us up to 47. So we have 10 extra creep. So I should be able to do at least 5 extra anti-creep turrets. And we can probably relax on some of this stuff. I mean, it's going to be building up and pushing back against this. So We're going to make progress on our main wall, but I think I have enough. I think I have enough to string this out. So we're going to build some more sprayers. And then I may half the number of sprayers around the rest of this as we move our way up through. Okay, cool. Cool. And yeah, now our storage is filling back up again. We're going to have to do something with that. Let's do build speed, AC storage, energy storage, packet speed ×2. Okay, cool. So that'll give us the breathing room that we need to move up. And you can see this swath of anti-creep line right across here. That is where we've claimed to. So let's go ahead and build a nullifier up here, because that is... Ooh, hold on. Maybe not as totally reasonable as I thought. Let's do that. Relay there. We'll probably do the same thing over on this side, because I think that, yes, there is one right there. So let's go weapon, nullifier, weapon. Nope, there's not one over there. So that's going to eliminate the front two lines, and we might be able to get a sprayer on there. Okay, so let's select all of these little sprayers. We're going to move them up here. Now, what this is going to do is this is going to create a little spot where I should be able to drop a relay to, and I am not going to, that's a bit of a convoluted path. I'm not going to set these to always on, because I just want them to clear the immediate area around them, and we'll be fine. Okay, so there is our relay set. And we are not even scratching the surface of what we're capable of with these sprayers. So I'm just going to build a massive block of sprayers in the back, and then we're going to hop up another step with those. And look at our energy income too. My goodness. We are in a good spot. So all of you guys in the second row of shielding, we're going to turn off disarm, stop, resupply, and then we're going to move them over here where they are able to... Oh. Now that is a thing that I can be on board with. Let's do this. Okay, so that is going to eliminate this entire thread right here because it'll break the chain. There you go. All right, so that'll die off very quickly. And that'll actually let me utilize this space much more effectively. All right, so we can move that up there. Good. And that'll beat that back. Oh, that is fantastic. I think that's actually a good shout for this as well. We should terp this up to 10. Hell yeah. Let's terp that up to 10. Oh yeah. Let's see, fire range, fire rate, move speed. Okay, good deal. So with that up to 10, we can put this little turret here, and this little guy can be targeted to Digitalis, and he will wreck face on everything up here. I think that will work out just fine. Okay, cool. And he's got plenty to shoot at without having to be at level 10, so we're not going to bother him. Okay, well, charging all of these guys definitely taxed. Oh, hold on, cancel. I accidentally hit O. Okay, so these guys are going to be our next little endeavor in our movement up the steps. So we're going to go here, then we're going to go across this blue to here, then we're going to go all the way up through the center until we can get in range of this. Then we're going to terraform to 10, a level up here, which is going to let us get a direct avenue of attack on the bugs, and then we'll move in. So this might not actually work as well as I thought it was going to, because I do have a substantial amount of bugs to deal with. It remains to be seen. We'll see what happens. Can you actually save yourself? I don't think you can. Yeah, we're fine. It's all good. Okay, so now we need more cannons. This is where we start splurging. All right, cannons. We'll just go all the way across the back here. Alright, so we got our cannons. Those are going to be set to Digitalis, all Digitalis. 2, 3. I can't move them until they're built. So we're going to move those up right here, and those are going to break this chain, and then we'll be able to relay across and go up here. Now, while we're in business, I think that I am going to take a group of these and go to this side, and we're going to break this. The more that I'm looking at this, the more that I'm thinking that I should actually take the time to hit some of this stuff while I'm on my way. Because if I don't, it's going to be a mess. It is really going to be a mess by the time I get back. Also, it looks like we're filling this up now. So I should probably put a few of these in the bottom to collect. So dispatch, always on. Dispatch, always on. So that'll help recycle some of the stuff that's coming in from the back and just maintain our wall up at the front at a certain height. And once that height is eclipsed, then it'll flow to the back and then be recycled into more that I can throw onto the front line. We need a nullifier right here. Excellente. I'm tempted to get one over here as well, but I think we're just going to take the one because then I can terraform to level 10. Speaking of which, I'm going to pull all of my terps right up here. Relay across the center. And then we'll terp that to 10 and possibly put a sniper rifle on it. Because I am starting to see some bugs at the bottom, and that is not a good sign. Okay, we're full on energy again, which means, well, we do have a no-fly zone. I should be utilizing far more energy. So we're going to go ahead and get a strafer online. Strafer set, I should say. This is going to help us be a little bit more mobile as we go. Get a couple of ore efficiencies. Still not great. They're definitely trying though. We're gonna set some more to dispatch and always on and put them in the back. Alrighty then. So with that done, we should be able... I'm actually gonna put this guy at... Well, no. We're gonna get a different one. We're gonna get another one. I'm gonna put him up there. I'm gonna drop a relay. And then I'm gonna turn that to 10 once it's clear. We are starting to get a bit deeper around the whole map, so I do kind of need to keep an eye on exactly how things are going, because it is the creep is definitely outproducing us from those massive sets up on the top. I mean, those things are just bonkers. All right, terraform 10. Drop that right there. I love having this many terps because it just goes so quickly. Power zone strafers are my jam. Yeah, they are quite nice, but for right now, we're going to do this. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to go up this vein right here. So I'm just going to set the strafers to hit that spot, and we are going to move forward with it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and leave this circle of power occupied. Yeah, I'm going to. All right, pull you... Our anti-creep is not looking anywhere nearly as good as it was a minute ago. Which is unfortunate, but not unforeseen. Dadgummit, why do you keep... I don't actually want to select all. Stop. Is it shift double click? Am I shift double clicking on accident? It's doing that? It's probably what it is. We're going to have to start building mortars. I realize that we have this ludicrous amount of anti-creep going for us, but looking at how much is stacking up, I think that I simply have to start leaning on some conventional tooling, because there's just no way that I'm going to get this otherwise. So let's get some mortars down. I'm kind of tempted. We're edging up on our limit for power, so I'm gonna go ahead and build some more reactors up here, because I feel like the longer this game goes, the more of these we're going to need, which is typically how your economy does in strategy games. But, you know, sometimes you just got to state the obvious. All right, so Strafer's doing a fantastic job of lessening up that creep We're like 20 less deep than some of the areas around here, and the mortars are doing a wonderful job. So let's go ahead and pick up all of you guys. We're going to drop up here and take snag a little territory. Why are we not refueling all of our mortars? No, we're refueling all our mortars. Interesting. Let's take some of you guys, which are going to hit up right here. Oh dear. Actually, let's move our mortars up. Seems like it'll be a bit more of a thing. Yeah, we need you in there. I definitely do not need to take away that cannon, because that thing is being a lifesaver right now. All right, so all of you guys that are set to your Digitalis only, we're gonna drop you up here, which is gonna put you in the perfect lineup to eliminate all of this. Oh wow, we actually severed the connection. What? Okay. Hey, I am not gonna complain, but we're still in a little bit of creep. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're going to hold on. Where'd the rest of our? Okay, this would be the next one to go, I think. Yeah. Stop doing that. I don't know why. Did it again. I am clicking very carefully shift. I'm gonna have to look at my hotkeys. Something is screwed up. There is something not right here. Creeper. Come on. There we go. I see some ground. Boom. Oh dear. Oh dear. And we're good. Okay. Good. All right. We're making the progress. Okay, so we got that in. Driving a knife directly into the heart of the enemy. This is going to be our next task right here, I do believe. Set that back to Digitalis. Move you in slightly. And then we're going to get a nullifier down in the back so that we can eliminate that spore, and then we'll terp it up again and do the same thing. It's like climbing a set of stairs, except in this case the stairs are terrain height and terping things to 10, and then obliterating everything with extreme prejudice that lies in front of us. Okay, let's select all of you again, and then we're going to go a bit more in front of ourselves, since we don't need to have these strafing behind us anymore. So that's good. Uh-oh. That was a terp down. Oh, the terp landed on top of the... The terp landed on top of the emitter. That is fantastic. Level 10 break strategies. Waiting till a spearhead collapses when a supply line gets... No. See, what's happening with the supply line is I am leaving behind all of these lovely little segments that are being defended by these guys and by these guys. So, since creep has a tendency to accumulate on the Digitalis, when you have turrets that are on Digitalis only, that are just absolutely wailing on the Digitalis nearby, it actually eliminates a pretty good amount of creep in general. Alright, so we're going to go back up on the top. We're now to the point where I probably need to start building snipers. That is a thing that needs to start happening. Okay, our creep is balanced, which means that we need to increase our ore efficiency, increase our power efficiency, and we need to start building some more things. Now, all of you, let's go ahead and move up. We're going to mark you for Digitalis only. You are going to airdrop up onto the top. Now, the difference here is that this is not actually... Let's go Creeper. This is not actually an emitter, so they should be able to clear the area fairly quickly. Especially if we throw a whole bunch of mortars up front to deal with them. Wait a minute. Where did my... Alright, I'm going to put you there. This may not have been as good of a plan as I thought it was. Alright. Select and pull. Oh dear. Oh dear. We actually pulled all of our stuff from the back too. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Pull back. We may have hit our first roadblock. Pull back. Pull back. Okay. That was definitely way more than I thought it was going to be. Like, way more than I thought it was going to be. So, wait, what? Yo, this Digitalis is busted. Okay, so it grows Digitalis in pathways, but the Digitalis isn't actually there for me to take advantage of when I want to use it. Oh, that is excellent. That is so good. I see how it goes now. Alright, alright, alright. So basically what I did a minute ago was I had the same bug that was affecting me before that selected every single one of my turrets and brought it to the front edge. And now I have this catastrophe going on that is all around me and ever increasing, and this sounds like an Evanescence song. But hopefully I can bring it back under control. And that, my friends, is exactly what I was also afraid of. So, that relay died a couple of times. And now I should be able... Oh dear. I actually severed that, and then it almost resulted in the entire thing fading out. But we're fine. We'll get up there. It'll all be good. All be fine and dandy. Gonna get a few more of you over here. Get you there. Get you there. Make sure everybody's recharging. Get plenty of relays across the front line. And then we need to build more mortars. Because mortars are the only way to take out all of this deep creep. There's just so much of it. How did it get this far? How? I don't understand. I mean, we have this poked very far to the front, but it is not doing as well as I thought it would. All right, it is time. It's time, my friends, to make another stab at it. Let's do... I need to optimize my placement here, which is going to be kind of a pain. Especially when I keep accidentally clicking on the airplane. Okay, there we go. There we go. You down there, you down there, you down there. Okay, so with that done, we need at least 2 to be set on creeper only. You are going to take off. And then we're going to take at least 2 sprayers and put the sprayers in so that they create a zone that will protect us. And then we need relays up on the front so that we actually connect to everything. And hopefully this will be significantly more organized and well executed than last time. Ugh. Oh, sorry you're feeling bad, Halcyon. Dude, you should go to bed. I know I always say that when you're around, but seriously, sleep is amazing. I recommend it to everyone all the time. Like, it's the best. Oh. Alright, so that's going to die, and then we're going to terp this and then move up. Sleep is the reason I've been feeling sick? Aww. Well, that's sad. I don't know. If it were up to me, I would try to sleep all the time. I can't sleep all the time because, of course, obligations, and also once you lay in bed for a certain amount of time, you start hurting. But, man, sleep is a lovely thing. All right. So that nullifier is going to go. Cliff, I'm not trying to put you in a coma, I promise. Let's do terraform. Am I actually centered? Yes, I am. Alright, so to terraform, one must first have terps in reach. This is the rule of things, after all. Alright, let's go back down here, and we're going to pop another fire range, another fire rate, and a move speed. So that way all of our turrets become that much more effective. And I really need to start thinking about maintaining my supply chains, because that's an important thing. I think that we're actually relatively well situated down here. I just kind of need to be careful how much I move at once. So let's go ahead and put you up here. I'm almost tempted to install a super mortar, because super mortars are simply the finest things that you can use to eliminate a massive plot of creep. However, sometimes you get better usage out of some other things. Let's do 2 relays. I think that will actually refuel everything. I think. Oh dear, hold on. We need to move out. We need a relay right there, because otherwise our main turret that's protecting us is not actually going to fire. And that is a bad time for everyone. Come on, come on, come on. There it is. Okay. Alright, get that in there. Get our mortars out to the edges. I know we can see a little bit better what's going on. So we need to leave like 2 sprayers on the back. The rest we're going to move up to the front. Leave 2 sprayers on the back. It's doing the same thing again. 2 sprayers in the back, 3 up to the front. We're already at maximum ore efficiency, so there's not really anything that I can do here. But most of these, we've still got 5.2 deep creep basically everywhere back here. Although it is down to less than 1 on the turret, so I'm going to assume that they're pulling everything that they can. Alright, so we got the 2 and 2, 2 and 2, 2 and 2. Able to fire. Leaving a couple of mortars and a couple of turrets in each of these places. Yeah, I think we're good. I think that we are absolutely good. Okay. Now, onward to the front once again. So, we have very nearly cleared up to the front edge here. Let's move some of these in specifically. Hit up those. Sprayers in the back are not pulling creep. They're set to shoot it. The collecting field is not enabled. No. They are set to always on... Oh. Oh, I missed a toggle. Oops. Oh dear. That was not my brightest moment. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you for pointing that out. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, let's move. Let's do creep this time. Only, we're gonna leave 2 on that edge. 2 on this edge. Gonna move up with 5. You know, anti-creep turrets are almost as good as a shield network. Because look at that. Look at that lovely blue that they spray everywhere. And then, nothing's able to touch it. We can just move right on up, not a worry in the world.
Not much on tactics, are you?
Thank you for the bit, Smith. Yeah, I try. I really do try to read chat once in a while, but I am so bad at it. I am absolutely horrid with multitasking. Completely and totally horrid. Which is probably why I do so poorly in some instances in the first place, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so we're ready to terp. We've got everything sorted. Is that... That's a freaking nullifier. Not an emitter. That is also an emitter. Look at that. You just totally nullify these things. Get rid of the problem altogether. Don't even have to worry about it. Okay, so that one's gone. We need to terraform, terrain height 10. Yes! Instant zap! And then move that son of a gun up. Alright, so... go back down here. Got another fire rate we can do. Don't need energy efficiency. Build speed's probably good. Packet speed's probably good. Energy storage, one more. Energy efficiency, one more. Fire rate, one more. And that's out. Alright, we are almost up to the top where we can start striking through the heart of things. And honestly, I've started losing the effectiveness of my strafers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place them right here. And they're just going to fly in circles and hit this, because this is right in the middle of where I'm going to be advancing. Alright, relay up to the front. Get a few mortars up, get a few turrets up. Basically just advance. That's all we gotta do. Probably need a couple of sprayers. A little bit more forward of a position. And then we need to get right up here on the next step. So we only have one more step after this one to climb, which is good because I'm getting sick of climbing the stairs. Mortars from the back probably need to go to the front. Dadgummit. Stop selecting all. Oh. It's Shift A. Shift A is the hotkey. So if I accidentally press Shift A, then we get all of the stuff. I don't like that. Snipers? Yes, I should probably do snipers. Except for the fact that I now have so many turrets in the same spot that anything that dares approach me basically gets obliterated. So it's not actually that big of a deal anymore to have all those things around. Okay, we are ready to make the next step. So what do we want to make that step with? I think that we should take about half of these. Except we should not. Okay, I see what it is. I'm holding down Shift, trying to select, and then trying to pan the camera at the same time. Which leads to me hitting Shift A, which then causes the entire issue that I've been having tonight. Wow. Another emitter is being throttled beneath the smoke. Okay. Right there. Yep. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. There's another one over there. Alright, so once these guys get up to the top, we shall slam down a couple of relays. Actually, we can go ahead and do that. At least one. At least one. And that will create a clean area for us on the plateau. Oh, yes. And then we can start working all of our mortars up from the back. I love shooting guns. I really do. It brings a smile to my face every single time. Alright, that's gone. Maybe I should be mounting turrets to the side. Nah! Why would I ever want to do anything efficiently? That's just crazy talk. Okay, so we got you two there. You two there. Actually, I'm going to leave one of you down to maintain the supply chain. And all of you fine fellows can return back to the base because now you're just in the way. Alright, let's do this thing. We just have one more to climb. And I think that we can do it with the help of our little mortar friends. So I only need to leave a little bit in the... Actually, we're going to do... We've got enough power. We're going to do a whole new segment of turrets. Because I do not want, above all else, to rob my supply chain of any desperately needed enforcements. So, we're going to build some more up there. And then we're going to use those to drop up on this ledge. They're all going to be set to Digitalis. We're going to drop creep sprayer, anti-creep sprayers with them. Oh dear. Okay, I have been proven wrong. We definitely need snipers. Definitely need snipers. Okay, so you, oh, hold on. You. Digitalis, move up to the front, please. At least as front as you can. Thank you. You are gonna move down. Desert Fox, appreciate the resub, dude. 11 freaking months in. Well done. I'm gonna drop a... Oh, look at that sniper. Oh, look at that sniper. Yeah, that should be plenty. I'll keep it off our backs. I think it'll be fine. Can we please just get... There is so much stunning going on. So much stunning. But that's okay. We beat it back, and it's fine. Now the super sniper is on track and wiping out every last iota of resistance. All right, Terps, I need you to move up a little. Ugh. Okay, I thought I was gonna sneeze for a minute, but nope. Terraform 10, Terraform 10, Terraform 10. Relay, relay, and a relay. Where we are going to build some lovely snippers. Now, I think that this might be totally unnecessary because that one super sniper has wiped everything from the face of the earth, so this is actually totally unnecessary. Wow. Alright. So we need to hit this. How deep is this? 20 deep. Surely it's fine. Surely. We good? We're good. Alright. I need more cannons. There's no way that this is enough cannons. More cannons! Because we've got to drop up in here, and we have got to beat the ever-living hell out of this entire segment. Digitalis. Go. We're going to lose a couple mortars up on the front, but I think it's fine. Wow. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take this guy, and we're going to land him up at the front. And he is going to enter the supply chain at a significantly closer location in order to alleviate the travel time of the packets, because this is getting ridiculous. Alright, wow, okay. So we gotta do this now. That's fine, that's fine. Move the sniper down, Digitalis up. Sniper down, Digitalis up. Wow. That one super sniper has rendered obsolete literally everything else that I have built to deal with the crawlers. That is completely bonkers. Alright, we're gonna get all of these guys. And I still did it. I pressed A just a little too soon. Come on, there we go. We're gonna set them all to Digitalis, and we're gonna drop them all right here. Blocked up just a little bit more. And then we're going to do the interior sprayers. Like there. And we're going to drop those right on the edge. And I do mean right on the edge. Because we want to get those in where they can be relayed. And that's just going to try to help prevent this from backwashing some. Which, it looks like these can actually destroy the Digitalis, at least to some extent. Oh, yes! Oh, that worked out even better than I thought it would. Whoo! Alright, make our connection. Make our connection. I did not think that that was actually going to work as well as it did. Wowzers! And we've got our reload initiated from much quicker, or from a much shorter distance. So we're actually going to be able to keep most of these alive. Oh, that is good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, nullifier. Let's go right there. And then that is going to open up a cannon space for us to charge right up through the middle to this. And once we get one of these, all we got to do is build a nullifier on it, and we're done. We are done. 1,200 forge points. Yeah, I'm going to use them. Don't worry. I'm going to use them. There is a plan. It's just got to... It's going to take a minute to initiate. We got to wait for this nullifier to go. And then we got to get this on there. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So we get that. Hold on. What can a nullifier reach? Ooh. Change of plans. Hello. Let's move some shields up here. Arm and resupply. We're going to slap all those down right across the front, which should result in the creep getting pushed back. We're going to get a relay here and here. Oh, we are just barely holding this. Creeper, thank you. Push that back just a little bit. All I gotta do is be able to see it just enough to get that down. There we go. Alright, so that's gonna knock out both of those. Oh, that's so good. So good. Slowly, eventually, someday. I mean, maybe. This is actually going relatively quickly. We're at 32 minutes game time. I can see this being beaten well before 40. Nice! It does actually reach. Okay. So now, we can enter a Digitalis cannon. And then we just need to get everybody up on the front line. Sweet. Probably something for additional cannons. So let's get more. More of those built. Awesome. Ooh, that's eating into our energy supply. Oh, buddy. We're almost ready. We are almost set. All we got to do is lighten this up just a little bit. Bring our cannons in. Just like so. And then we're going to fire the forge cannon for 100% into the back. Oh, this is good. All right. So that's going to buy us 3 minutes of pull, which is going to pull everything away. These are going to land. We're going to get our relays in, and then we should be able to pretty much instantly drop our nullifier. Yes. Excellent, excellent. Look at it parting the seas. That is absolutely fantastic. Okay, we're going to get another one of these down here. Relay down to fuel it. Relay over there. Get some of you up to the front edge. And then nullifier. Also snipers. Alright, we're minus 32 on power, but I think we're okay. I think. Let's get rid of these. Destroy. Alright, minus 20 on power. 116. I think we're good. Oh yeah, piece of cake. Sit back, relax, wait for this nullifier to kick in. We're all good. Bump it up to 4. Oh, that is holy mother of frame rates. We went from 25 to 10 to single digit FPS with that on. That's amazing. Welcome in, Kesba. Awesome. All right. And that is the end of that. I'll claim that victory. 34 minutes. Not half bad, if I do say so myself. Let's submit that score. And scroll down and find ourselves 34, number 16 out of 43. So about the top 40%-ish. Better than the halfway mark. I'll call that good. That is gonna wrap everything up for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like and share it with someone. If you want to support the channel, catch the streams, or join the Discord, check out the links in the description. Thank you all for being at least partially insane, and I will see you in the next one.